Cards Crafty Creations. So today I'm going to start a new series. It's going to be Bag and Tag Tuesday, and for the next few weeks I am going to be taking regular gift bags that you can get from the dollar store or any store that has gift bags and decorating them with some of my scrapbooking stash. So today is actually what I'll be using is this summertime collection from Echo Park. This is actually it's a monthly subscription that comes every other month. It's their stamp and card subscription. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it comes with a 6x6 paper pad, a little package of ephemera, and then a stamp set, and they all coordinate together. And I've actually already went through it and used most of it to create cards, but today we're going to be using this set to create a gift bag. So let's get started. So let's start out with this gift bag I got from the dollar store. It's 5 1/8 by 8 3/4 or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of our pattern paper from the pattern paper set and start doing a layout here. So move that in. I've actually already pre-laid out everything, and we'll just start assembling it. So, like I said, the bag itself was 5 1/8 by 8 3/8. So I'm creating a mat to go on the bag that I'll lay all my papers on. The mat is 4 3/4 by 8, so 4 3/4 and 8 down. This first section is 3 1/2 by 4 5/8. Then I'm going to put in my second layer. This one is, let's see, 3 inches. And this is the top of the paper pad. As you can see, it has the hole in there, but that doesn't bother me because I'm going to cover it up anyway. So I'm just going to lay that there. And then this top piece is 4 5/8 by 2. I'm actually just going to lay this right over the top, leaving, I try and leave a 1/8 inch border around as my mat. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this is a 3/4 by 4 5/8 piece. I'm actually going to use that to cover up this seam here. Another thing I like to do to cover up my seams is take these stickers. They're just, I'm not sure what it's called, but they're pinstripe stickers. You can get them online. But these I just picked up at the Scrapbook Expo one year, and that's what I've been using. I think I just recently got some from the Scrapbook Expo from the, I'm trying to think of the booth. They do the vinyl stickers that you can color. I'll have to think about it. and let you know if I can remember. So I'll just use these to cover up these lines. This is actually something that Christy Marcotte does on all of her cards, and that's pretty much where I got the idea, because it certainly was not my idea. I get stingy with my stickers, but it makes such a difference to put those on there. Okay, so this is our back panel here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, these are some pieces from the paper pad, and the paper pad comes with 2 sheets of each pattern, and there is a pattern in here, a page in here that is all cutouts of this size. Sayings and so forth. So I went through and I cut out the ones that I wanted for my embellishment on the bag. So what I like to do is take my matte paper. This is what I'm going to matte them with, is this blue, and I like to stick them on here with about, like I said, a 1/8 inch border around the edge to matte them. And then I'll get my cutter. Those. And then for this one, what I did with this one is this is the top of the piece of paper. So usually the paper pad comes with a strip at the top that has the hole in it that they hang the paper on the rack. But instead I left it there because I like the color, and I'm actually just going to cut off the corners. And that's not quite even, that's much better. I'm going to cut off the corners, and then I'm actually going to punch a hole in it and turn it into a tag. So I'll use my crocodile. I got a couple of eyelets here from my stash. I think I'll use the pink one for this one. So I'll stick that through the hole, and I'll crimp that down. Now I have an eyelet, a little tag. And then what I'm actually going to do, and should have probably done before I did this, is mat it like I always like to mat. So that's okay. I'll just make a hole again in it. So I'll mat this on here, then I'll cut it out. Back through that. Let's find the hole first. There we go. There. Okay. So we got a hole punched back through it, and then I actually have some ribbon that I'm going to put through the eyelet. Tie a little knot at the top. Cut the other side of the ribbon. And there we have a quick little tag for an embellishment. Okay. Now that I have all of my embellishments done, we'll go ahead and assemble it to the front of bag. So I'm just using my tape gun. Put a lot of tape on here because the bag has a lot of ripples and bumps in it due to it being folded up. So I'm going to put a lot of tape on it, and then I'm going to line this up and adhere it to the bag. Okay, once we have that, we're going to take our embellishments, which is our little cards here that we made, and we're going to place those on top of the bag. I'm going to use some foam tape. This is just from the dollar store. It's nothing fancy. I like to get this there because, for one, it's only $1 and it's pretty sticky. So that's what I use the most. I'm finding it a little bit harder now to find the rolls that are solid rolls. Usually they come broken apart already into little rectangles, but this is some old ones, so I'll use that. So I'm going to place these on my bag. Now for some final embellishments, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I have some sequins from my stash. This actually, I just got this off of Amazon. It comes with 2 sizes of sequins. So it has like this bigger size and then a smaller size. And so what I'm going to do, since that color matches the pinstripe stickers we put on, I'm going to use that and do some, just put some sequins around. Okay, so that finishes up the bag for Bag and Tag Tuesday. So the next thing what we're going to work on is actually our tag that will go with the bag. So let's set this aside over here. And what I'm going to do is I die cut out a circle. This is a, let's see, about 3.5 inch circle. And what we're going to do is turn this into our tag. So I'm going to take my score pad and I'm going to, as best as I can, figure out where the center should be, score it and fold it in half. And then what I'd like to do, so essentially it looks kind of like a watermelon. Since we've got like a watermelon thing going on here in our bag, I thought it'd be cute if our tag represented a watermelon also. So what we're going to do is I'm going to punch a hole in just the corner right here. And I have another eyelet that we will, oops. You can still write in it, you can still open it even though it has the eyelet there, but we'll use that to hang from the bag. So you can still put your sentiment on the inside of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our stamp set that came with the monthly kit. And I think I said this was the June kit, Cardmaker's kit, so June. I got another one in August, so like I said, it's every other month. So what we're going to do is stamp onto our, this is going to be the tag. And what I did is I got some watermelon. Well, I didn't get watermelon. This is the watermelon stamp. And I like to rub my stamp off before I use it. So we'll do this. Stamp a watermelon there. Maybe we'll stamp it so it looks like some of it's hanging off. Like so. Do it over here. Very simple, just a simple stamped tag. And then we're going to take Summer Days, and that'll be our sentiment for the front. And what I've chosen is some Gina K. I don't know, I got this in another kit of some kind. I'm not sure what color it is, but I'm going to prep my stamp, just rub it off. Ink up my stamp. Stamp it on the tag. And if you wanted to, you could color in those watermelons if you wanted to. And then what I have is some twine from my stash. And I chose this to go with the red ink because we're doing watermelons. And I've never used it before, so I have no clue where the starting point is. There we are. Okay, I'll just cut a piece of that off. Put that through our eyelet. Tie it to the bag. Actually, let's tie it to this side, and then it won't cover up our sentiment we have over here. So let's tie it over here instead. Okay, so there we have our bag and tag for Bag and Tag Tuesday using the Echo Park Summertime Paper Collection with stamp set and ephemera pieces. One more thing I want to do to go alongside with the bag is a card. So you can have a card, a bag, and a tag all together with the same theme. So let's go ahead and go over that. I actually already made a bunch of these cards. So what I did was I just took a regular A2 size card. I picked out a pattern from, I think Mojo Monday might have been this pattern. And I cut out all the pieces, put it together, and the only thing we have left to do is add our embellishment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this out. And there's some down here to pop out also. And then we're going to, I think I'm going to adhere this down to the actual card itself. here. I'm going to take the inside of that piece and I'm going to mat it on blue cardstock like I had with the bag. Cut that out. And then I'm going to take some foam adhesive. That right there. And then to finish off this card, we're going to add some more of our sequins, just like we did on the actual bag. Just add a few of those. Okay, so that completes our Bag and Tag Tuesday project with a bonus matching greeting card, birthday card, whatever day card. I hope you enjoyed this quick assembly of a quick to do gift bag using the stash you have on hand, and I hope to be back next week with another Bag and Tag Tuesday video.